You ever wonder why some presentations are more engaging than others? It's probably because you got pulled in at the very beginning with some sort of attention-getting hook. Hi, I'm Julie Cortes, here to talk to you today about how to turn this copywriting trick into one that you can use for your next presentation. So, what is an attention-grabbing hook? It's the first sentence or the first paragraph that you use as part of your presentation to capture the attention of the audience. It's called a hook because it captures the listener's attention, much like a shiny lure would capture the attention of a fish. Get it? Fishing hook? Apparently this is hook, but you get the idea. It's a hook. All right. So how does it work? Well, it works in a variety of ways. It can offer intrigue and create excitement, generating curiosity even. It gets people excited and interested in what it is that you have to say. Builds familiarity, a connection to you, to the topic, gets them engaged. Here's where it really sets the scene to give off the right energy for the rest of your presentation. There are several different kinds of hooks that you can use, such as you could make an assertive claim or a declaration about a topic. Maybe you state something surprising or unexpected, or my personal favorite, the unpopular opinion. Maybe you ask a question, whether it be thought-provoking or rhetorical, that's up to you. You could share an interesting fact or statistic. You could use humor and make them laugh. Everybody likes to laugh, right? You could share an anecdote, a story, a personal experience to help illustrate your points. You could use a quote to grab their attention. A lot of people do that. You could even ask what if types of questions, getting them to use their imagination. All of these things can be used to hook the audience, to grab their attention and to keep them engaged throughout. So a few key points to remember when it comes to using an attention-getting hook is to, of course, first, consider who you're talking to. Who is the audience? What are their pain points? What keeps them up at night? Can you use emotionally charged language to feed into that pain point? Sure you can, absolutely. Can you use something that resonates with your audience? 100%, and you should. You want to be able to force the listener to be thinking about things in a different light, to have questions about things, to be imagining things, right? Really get their brain working here. However, all that said, you want to keep it relatively short. So whether it's one sentence or one very short, concise paragraph, that's what you want to use for your attention-grabbing hook. So let me give you some examples here. How about the question hook? You might say, how many of you have ever had XYZ happen? And as an audience member, I might think, wow, yeah, me. I'm relating, okay? It's totally relatable. Okay, what about the declaration? The next 30 minutes will determine whether or not you succeed or fail in this company. Okay, you have my attention now, Mr. or Mrs. Speaker. Okay, yeah, I'm sitting upright. I am paying attention right now. What about the statistic? $3 million. That's right, $3 million. That's how much money we lose every year because of blah, blah, blah. But we can cut this number in half by doing this, that, and the other. Wow, great point. I never thought about that. My personal favorite, the unpopular opinion. Socks are more important than food. There, I said it. As an audience member, now I want to know why. Why are socks more important than food? What about the personal story? A few days ago, I saw someone trip and fall. I ran over to help them. Luckily, they were able to catch themselves with their palms of the hands, and so they were fine. But as I look back on the episode and I reflect, it reminds me that nothing is stable in business, that XYZ is a problem and we need to find a solution for it. Yeah, that's a great comparison. Thank you for illustrating that point. See how all of these are working? They paint a picture every single time, all by using an attention-grabbing hook. So the next time you have to give a presentation for whatever scenario it might be, I want to challenge you to try it. Try using an attention-grabbing hook. Consider the audience, consider their pain points, and determine what kind of hook you're going to use, and then what the hook actually is, and then discover just how much more engaged your audience is. Until next time, I'm Julie Cortes.